had to cancel. She had personal commitment. Anyways, I will get started here in a second. Okie dokie. So let's just get going here. There we go. All right. So Ellie Red Cloud cannot make it today. And so what we're going to do is going to do a brief show where it's just me interviewing myself. I know that sounds weird, but that's what we're going to do. So let's get started. Welcome to Inside Leaders' Heads. Okay. And so what Inside Leaders' Heads is about is, as you've probably seen some of my other Finding Your Voice series, it's about how you figure your passion and your purpose. Figure out your passion and purpose, and then you voice that in the world. So you live your passion and purpose in the world. And yeah, so the guest introduction, it's me. My name is Mark Bentcover. If there was a autobiography that I would write about myself, I would call it Almost, because I've almost done a lot of things. Okay, and so here you go. What makes you tick in 3 sentences or less? So, Mark, what makes you tick in 3 sentences or less? Well, Mark, I'm really glad you asked me that question. What makes me tick is I have a passion statement. So my passion is music plus tech plus writing equals passion and fun in my life. So that's kind of the passions that drive me. Those are the things that drive me. My purpose is to help people find their voice. And in so doing, that's just, the more people that live their life, the better. So that's really good. So yeah, I guess so. If I use the passions that drive me, that would be music, and right now I'm focusing on music and writing, but really all the creative parts. I like to do film. I like to compose and record music. I like to do ad copies. I like film editing. I wouldn't call myself a good artist, as in drawing or painting or sculpture, but I like those things too. Anyways, I have a company called EOC Studios and website eocstudios.com, and on that, the tagline, and I'm working on improving it. So it is what it is right now. I'm working on improving it. It's where creative artists and art lovers come together. So I have a Facebook group called Einsteins of Creativity. I have a YouTube channel, EOC Studios, and I have a website, eostudios.com. I do copywriting. I could do your intro, your outro. I can write a theme song and all that kind of stuff. So my purpose in life is to help people creatively express their passion and fun in their life. And I think the more people that do that, the better. And yep, I know it wasn't 3 sentences or less, so sorry about that, Mark. Well, Mark, that's okay. So we're going to go back to the questions and then we'll follow them. So basically what I heard you say is that your passion statement is music and tech and writing equals fun and passion in your life. Yes, that's correct, Mark. Well, thank you. So now we're going to talk about the origin story, how you discover it. How does this drive you every day? What's your mindset? How does the world see it in what you do, your actions? And do you think passion has changed or evolved? And what are you doing now that you are most passionate about, like living it every day in every way, as I say? So really, my discovery is when I was younger, I played clarinet and piano for a while, and I had a teacher who, well, at the time I thought the teacher pushed me too hard, but maybe they didn't push me too hard, but it just felt like they pushed me too hard. And so I quit, and then I took up the guitar, and then guitar, I've been playing guitar ever since. I've been playing guitar for decades. I've been in a lot of bands, did a lot of coffee houses, playing myself. I've recorded, I want to say at least 45 songs. I had original hit, by regional I mean it was played on college stations. It was kind of a weird, bouncy kind of rap song. What do you do? And it was really strange because I had limited. One of my bands had just quit me, so it was just me and a producer in a studio, and I had some extra time, and just on a whim, we recorded this song in 5 minutes, and it's probably the most widely played song I've ever written. And that's not saying much. I'm talking about if 10,000 people heard the song, that'd be a lot. So, but then I found guitar, and I kind of want to be a rock star. I didn't really want to go to college. And then due to circumstances beyond my control, being people I was in a band with or whatever, and no one wanting to go for the rock star, I went to college and meandered around in college for 7 years until I decided to become an electrical engineer. One of my other passions is like astronomy and stars and space travel. I really like science fiction. So I got an electrical engineering degree, and I went to Boeing. I worked on the defense side, so I got to work on space stuff. So that was a lot of fun. And then my creative side, what a lot of people call creative, like music and all that, kind of took a side to all that. And I just developed myself as an engineer. I got into continuous improvement. I was mentored by several former chief engineers of the Toyota Motor Company, and I learned Lean very well, and I like Lean a lot. And then somewhere along the path, I learned servant leadership. I'm really big on servant leadership. And that's basically where the way you achieve goals in your organization or company is you focus on helping others achieve their goals, make them understand the context of the company goal, and then all working toward it. And you support them in developing their career, developing their skills, and all that kind of stuff. And the more you focus on them, the weird thing is the better you achieve your goals. And for some people, they're going, no duh, but for a lot of people, it is a duh. So anyways, that's that. What were some of the other questions? Oh yeah, let me look at them. So that's sort of my origin story. Oh, and then what drives me every day? So what drives me every day is I like to learn about things. I'm very curious. I read a lot of autobiographies. I have probably, I'm guessing, around 10 mentors, and they all help me learn things and all that kind of stuff, and I learn from them. So that's fun, and I keep on learning. And right now I'm in this group called Growth Academy with Shanae Moray is the head of it. She's awesome. And then there's a Growth Academy in Espanol, Tribu Power, with Ana Romero. Ana Romero and Shanae Moray are two of my favorite people. they've gone before, they've accomplished things, and now they've formed this group where basically they're helping the group learn how to do what they did in the past, and they coach them and they mentor them and they train us, and it's just beautiful. And then all the people that are in there are also support each other too, so that's great. Surround yourself with community, people like-minded, tell them what your goals are, and they can help support you. So that's really good. So that's kind of what drives me, and that's my mindset. So what does the world see? So I'm pretty active on LinkedIn. I just started a Facebook group. I just started my eocstudios.com website. I'm having someone work on that. I'm working on a new logo. So I'm kind of at the beginning, and it's really messy, and it's okay that it's messy. In the future, it'll be less messy. I hope it never gets too pristine, because then I think it'll lose that touch, because I'm by nature I like to try a lot of things and go out there. So that's what I'm doing. That's the world sees. The results by world and business standards aren't very great. I only have like a couple thousand followers on LinkedIn. I think my Facebook group has 10 people, maybe. And then subscribers. I don't understand YouTube channel, because the YouTube channel has gone high up as 25 subscribers. And I think I looked just before I came on the show, and it's like 9. So I really don't understand that. That's just kind of things I'm doing. And then I also have a day job, which I like, just doing program and project management. It's a lot of fun. And I try to put my whole heart in everything I do. So nothing suffers when I'm at work. My day job, corporate job, I work 100% with all my heart. And then when in my free time, I build this business, I post all kinds of things like that. Oh, so do you think passions change or evolve over time? Well, that's an excellent question. So one of my friends, I hope I say her name right, because she's going to be on this show, I think, in February, and we're also going to have a one-on-one session. But I believe you say her name, and I should know this because I listen to her podcast, but sorry. Andrea Koppel, I think is how you say it. She is formerly a CNN newscaster, got all kinds of awards, and then she decided that she wanted to, first of all, stay home and develop her family and her relationship with her son. And then now, Time for Coffee, T4C, I think is the shorthand. She does awesome podcast. Anyway, sorry, I rambled on and took a little rabbit trail there. But recently she posted that, and it's a thought I've had for a long time, but she focuses on recent college grads, people going into college and how they find their place. It's new people into the working world, all that kind of stuff. How do you find your passion, your purpose? And she basically said that at that age, you really don't know your passion and purpose, which I wholeheartedly agree. And I think a lot of us, sadly, never really find our passion or our purpose. But at that age, you need to search. And then I think you should continue that throughout your life. You just continue to search and do things, and then you figure out, oh, I really like this. Why did I really like this? Oh, that one has something to do with my passion. And you just look and you learn what your passions are, and you grow that way. So, yes, I do think they evolve. I think as you get older, if you've done the work, they're little tweaks instead of a. And then recently, I heard on your show, Mark. Well, thank you for listening, Mark. You're very welcome, Mark. I heard on your show an interview with Jeff Clark, and he kind of changed it up and said that because all these questions that I have, all these questions you have on your show are around passion. And now, as you notice, let me go back up there. You've added, oh, you know what? No, you didn't. But in the future, these will be questions of passion and purpose. I apologize, Mark. I thought you already changed those, so forgive me for not paying attention. That's okay, Mark. You are correct, though, because you're inside my head. And yes, inside leaders' heads. Anyway, but you're correct. I have changed them to add question, passion, and purpose. So back to the story. When Jeff Clark was on your show, when I was listening, when he answered that question about evolution, he's like, well, passion is kind of like the fun part, the heart, the thing that drives you, the thing like the emotions and the kind of spiritual and intellectual and all those things you gain from doing something. But purpose is what you want to leave in the world. So I did a post probably last month around legacy. It's like, what do you want to leave in the world? When you leave, as in die, don't be afraid of death. You build a legacy so that when you leave, many things are there for you after you go, like people you've influenced. If you write a book, then your book was there. It'll always be on the shelf. It'll be in the Library of Congress. It'll be in libraries. It'll be on Amazon, all that kind of stuff. So your passion and your purpose work hand in hand, but your purpose is how the world sees you, which is the next question on there. So by driving to your purpose, you create waves in the ocean that is humankind. And in doing that, you leave your legacy. So you affect other people, how you affected other people, how you impacted, how you inspired, all those kind of things. That is how you leave a legacy in the world. It is lived through other people by the influence and impact you had on them. So that's how other people see in the world. I actually, I'm not omnipotent. I'm not arrogant enough to know what I had, but I hope that the way I am in the world has helped different people, and that's my legacy, and I should be satisfied with that and not fear death. Not that I want to die, but it's just like, hey, it's going to happen. It's the end of life. Some people believe you live on spiritually. I happen to be one of those people. You live on in a different realm that we can't understand with our limited intelligence and experience, but so there you go. And then what am I doing now that I am most passionate about? That is a great question, Mark. Well, thank you. I like to ask great questions. So what I'm doing that I'm most excited about is that Growth Academy that I mentioned before with Shanae Moray and Anna Romero and a group of, I think, hundreds still. It's probably going to be thousands fairly soon. But that group, there's this guy called Chris Hummel. I don't know if he likes to go by Christopher Hummel. Let's call him that. He's the man in charge of Fit Team. He developed his sales and all that kind of stuff, his empire, if you want to call that, through LinkedIn and other connections. And he is a mentor of Shanae, and Shanae has him on a lot of the trainings. Anyways, I was trying to figure out when he said it. Tomorrow is day 90 of the 90-day challenge. So about a little over 3 months ago, he challenged you. He basically said one of the elements of success is consistency of action. So if you do something consistently, and then as you do it, you see the impact and you learn from that. If you're not getting the results that you want to get, then you look at them and you figure out, okay, what worked, what didn't work. Let's do more of what worked and less of what didn't work. Oh, but wait, I have to look at what didn't work and go, is it in the way I did it? Is it what I did? Was it bad timing? Was there something, a world event that distracted people that I didn't get? All those kind of things. So tomorrow is the 90th day of the 90-day challenge of me posting daily on LinkedIn, and what an evolution it's been. So what I'm most excited about is I'm going to take all those posts, and I'm actually working on it now. I'm about 60, 70% down. I'm running a book called The 90-Day Challenge, or How I Found My Voice in a 5G 24/7 social media world. So I'm very excited about that. That's one of the things I'm most excited about. Yep. So that's the answer to that question. Okay, well, you answered all those, Mark, so let's kind of move on. This is what I call what advice do you have for others, and then shameless self-promotion. And since you're me or me, myself, I, Mark, you'll just promote this show, but we'll get there. So anyways, what advice do you have for others? So I have 2 pieces of advice for others, which you already know what they are, so you can bring up that banner. So one of them is find out what drives you, what is your passion, what is your purpose, and live those every day in every way. So by living your best life, you create a better world for everyone, and I'm part of that everyone. So I want to help everybody, sorry for the dog in the background, I want to help everybody live their best life, find their passion, drive their purpose, all those kinds of things. So that, and then, I forgot I was going to go that. What was the question again? Oh yeah, what advice do I have for others? So then another thing I have is surround yourself with people that have gone before. So most successful people are not selfish. They're actually very gracious. They're very giving. They're very generous, and they are willing to reach back to help others achieve what they achieved, and sometimes even more. Like Chris Helmel helping Shanae Moray, and then Shanae Moray helping me and the rest of the Growth Academy, and Anna Romero helping Tribu Par and the rest of them. Find groups and people that are willing to reach back and help you. That is my biggest piece of advice. Figure out your passion, figure out your purpose, and then network with people and find people that have gone before and are willing to help you. That is the core of success. And then as far as shameless promotion goes, well, my shameless promotion is this show, Inside Leaders Heads. So come back Monday at, let's see, I think it's 2 p.m. This since I did this before I got a regular schedule, Monday will be 2 p.m. Inside Leaders Heads with Carl Sean Watkins, and just come back for that. It'll be the same Facebook group, Einsteins of Creativity Facebook group, YouTube channel, EOC Studios, or here on LinkedIn, just go to my profile, and then you can check out what I'm doing in EOCstudios.com. It'll also have the list of the next 4 shows. So that's what I'm excited about. That's my shameless self-promotion. So strangely enough, Mark, that is my shameless self-promotion too. Well, that's odd. You must be the same as me. I am the same as you. Anyway, so this has been kind of a weird show. I wanted to have it because it was scheduled. I will have Ellie Red Cloud on at a later date. She had a personal conflict that came up, and then I couldn't find anybody else to come in, so I just thought I'd do this. So I have this show so that I get people in the habit that every Saturday at 12:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 3:30 Eastern Standard Time, there will be an Inside Leaders Heads here on LinkedIn, on Facebook, and on YouTube. And then also on Mondays at 3:30, usually that'll be the normal time, but this coming Monday will be 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, but regularly it will be 3:30, but I don't want to confuse that. So just come here for Carl Sean Watkins, Monday, 2 p.m. BST or 5 p.m. EST, and then we'll clear things up in that show, the future catalog. And looking for my ads on LinkedIn because I advertise those all the time. So anyways, I thank you for coming to Inside Leaders Heads, and I will end with what I always end with. Living your best life creates a better world for everyone. Find your passion, find your purpose, live it in your day, every day, in every way. Until next time, see you later. I hope you have a great day, great week, great life. If I can help you in any way, connect with me either on the Facebook group of Einsteins of Creativity, on the YouTube channel of EOC Studios, or come to EOCstudios.com. You can just send me an email or connect with me on LinkedIn, Mark-Bentcover. So have a great day. See you later. Live your best life and create a better world for everyone. Ta-ta for now.